Hey guys, what's up? Rick Cordero, RunPlayBack. So today I'm going to show you guys my first impressions of the Atomos Shinobi, which I just got about 2 days ago. It is Atomos's first budget monitor, meaning that it doesn't have a SSD. So it's basically just a monitor. It's 5 inches. It's 4K. And it's HDR enabled. Real quick, when I first opened the box, this thing is super lightweight. It feels almost cheap, but it's not. When you turn it on, you'll see, the image quality and everything is just really, really amazing, which isn't a surprise because Atomos has a great reputation for the level of quality for their monitors. Some quick things, it uses the standard, like the Sony NPF batteries. This is a 2600 milliamp, which I think is rated to run about like 12 hours on standby, and I guess 6 hours just continuous use, which is kind of amazing. I have it hooked up to my Canon C200, which is my favorite camera. I also, just in case you're wondering about the quality of the image, I actually have a black Pro Mist filter on here, so that's why it has that sort of look. Sort of a diffused look on it. Okay, so let's take a look at the actual menu settings on the monitor. So you have your waveforms and your vector scopes and that kind of thing, and they're all located here on the bottom. The ones I usually use are, obviously the peaking and the zebras, but I'll turn those off for now. When you click here, you get sort of these sub menus of your waveforms. You could adjust the opacity and the brightness, focus peaking, colors, the level of the peaking that you want, zebras, the threshold, and then the LUTs. Obviously, your lookup tables you can install. And here I have two D-LUTs that I use for my Canon C200. This one is sort of an interesting one, number 2, which is I call, or what is called, the Paddington. And so I can enable that here. So I have my native, and then I could choose LUT, and then you could see here in the compare panel. So it gives me a split screen of Paddington and then what it looks like regular. And on the C200 I have it, I have C-Log 3 enabled, so this is what that looks like. The Paddington is obviously like a pretty strong LUT. It's very, very particular, but I tend to like it, especially matched up with my black Pro Mist filter that I have on the top. You can actually choose your HDR outputs here. You could choose your camera and your gamma and whatnot. And there's a whole range that you could find. Audio here, and there's like a headphone jack right there. And then, let's see if I can show this. You have your SD card slot right there. And that's how you can update the firmware or install your LUTs. Battery percentage right there. So over here, when you go to the monitor submenu, right, like I have this selected on the LUTs. But since it knows what my camera is and what my gamma is, I could choose like Rec 709, and so it gives me that look as well. If I want to see what it looks like as Rec 709 from C-Log 3, and then I could change it back to HLG or PQ. And then my LUT. Go back to LUTs. I'll remove the split screen, and this is what my final look will be when I apply my LUTs in post. That's pretty much my quick overview. This is not really a deep review or anything. It's just I just wanted to get a field monitor, and then found out that Atomos was selling the Shinobi for $399, which is a really great price for the quality. To be honest, you could get a cheaper monitor from like one of the generic brands on Amazon or something, but you get what you pay for when you purchase Atomos. And I have an Atomos Shogun for like my director's monitor, and this is such a convenient and better looking monitor than my stock the stock monitor that I have on the C200, which is a great monitor, but just a little bit small. I still like it here because I have my buttons, so I like to keep it on the side. Viewing this thing outdoors in sunlight it's been really easy to see, and the C200 monitor isn't really that great to see in full sunlight without some sort of sunshade. Quick first impressions. I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you're on the fence, it's $399. Pick it up if you're looking for a monitor. I don't think you'll regret it. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, hit me on the blog at runplayback.com.